What's up, guys? We made it to a Thursday, May 21st. We are flying by through the month. Welcome to another edition of What's on the Menu. I'm Will Galvez. I'm joined by my co-host Dale. How we doing?
Doing well. Will, how are you? Besides for this lawnmower,
I wish I was a little
Jesus.
brighter. Like your, is that a highlighter?
Dude, this hoodie is sick.
Look
at this Nike hoodie.
Yeah, a little mustard and ketchup action. I like it.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, this lawnmower. What is up with it?
We got to get a soundproof studio, but we're going to get through it. What's up, guys? Again, we have a bunch of stuff we got to get to. A chef special. We got to get all the items on the menu. Some other interesting notes before we start, though. We have an update on the pizza guy that Dale's going to get into.
That douchebag? What? Yeah, fuck you, bro.
What? It's for her.
And we had a NASCAR driver that flipped off Kyle Busch yesterday. Very funny. We'll get into that. NASCAR is a completely different beast. But the biggest news leading off today on What's on the Menu. Dale, San Diego reopens. Last night, about 10:30-ish, 10:45, our mayor, Kevin Faulconer, put out a release on his Twitter page saying that we are going to be moving further into stage 2 and trying to get out of this quarantine.
Wonderful to be here tonight. Let me tell you, with all this great news, San Diego County, we did it. We did it. We showed the governor. We showed the state that we are able to open up. We can flatten the curve. We can open up our businesses, and we can stay healthy and safe.
Essentially, dine-ins will be allowed. People are going to be able to go to a restaurant, and if you need to go to in-store retail, you're going to be able to do that. Thoughts?
Honestly, I feel like Chase Elliott at the NASCAR race yesterday. I do.
Chase Elliott's the one that flipped off Kyle Busch, yes.
You still can't get a haircut, which doesn't really matter for me, but bars still aren't open. Like, we're not back to normal life. We still can't go to the boardwalk. We still can't lay on the beach.
Yeah.
My pool's still shut down. Like, it's whatever. Like, whatever.
I think it was interesting because
no one's going to eat in restaurants right now.
I was going to ask you that. So if you have the option, are you going to go and eat at a restaurant?
If someone texts me and is like, hey, Dale, do you want to go eat? I'm not going to say no. But I'm not going to
let's go get some wings at Dirty Birds or at Hooters or Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would go. But I'm not going to go out of my way to initiate it. Like, I'm not going to go solo eat somewhere.
I think I'm still curbside guy. And then, okay, here's my thing. If we're going to be able to go to a restaurant, what are the guidelines in the physical spacing? Like, they're not going to let everyone in again like they used to. And then you're probably going to look around and there's going to be a situation where the entire restaurant's probably half empty. And then there's a line out the door that's longer than Splash Mountain at Disneyland. Like, it's ridiculous. I like it because we're one step closer to sports. It's one more step closer to normalcy, but I can't go to the beach. I still can't go to bars, and I can't get a freaking haircut yet. Like,
yeah,
something's got to give. It's good. And maybe it's for, people like us that are lucky they get to live by the beach. I'm fine. I'm still going to continue to go about my business at home. I think as opposed to people more inland, they're going to want to be like, oh, I want to go to the coast. I want to go eat.
Right.
Like, I don't know if I'm going to go to a restaurant. Like, if you were to hit me up, I'd be like, well, maybe we could do takeout because it's not going to be the same experience. And there's still no sports on. Well, so we'll see how it plays out. Kevin Faulconer has been very adamant on how well San Diego has followed the rules. So maybe it'll get better. But until I can lay out on the beach and maybe go hit a bar and watch sports and maybe get a haircut, it's not going to get any better. But before anything gets better, some things have to get worse. And in your case, in college football, so some of you don't know, I graduated from San Diego State, the greatest institution in the nation, where Dale, he is a big Ohio State fan, but he went to Kent State. But I'll give it to him. He's actually from Ohio. That's fine. Dale, Ohio State has a model that's potentially showing that only 20 to 22,000 fans could be in the horseshoe. Thoughts on that?
Well, the numbers I saw were 20 to 50. So if we get 50,000, we're cooking. We still have a good football.
Well, here's the guy. Okay, so here's the caveat. So you have 20 to 22,000 when the guidelines are not relaxed. If the guidelines are relaxed, you're going to have 50,000. So if we're going to err on the side of caution and just assume the worst, let's say that you only get 20,000. I mean, Ohio State's the fourth largest on-campus facility in the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, other than maybe Bama, Kyle Field for Texas A&M. I mean, you guys have almost 103,000 seats. You've been at the shoe. Have you been in at full capacity?
Yeah, I've been to multiple night games.
Did you win them all? Hopefully, I'm sure.
Yeah, we didn't lose night game. I went.
Oh, we don't lose night games. So okay,
You said it.
Just
But
like,
no, but 20,000 fans is still going to be a very, very good football game.
that's
It'll
probably
be a
like a
good.
practice for you guys.
It'll be. I mean, dude, we sold out the Horseshoe for a spring game 2 years ago.
I believe it. Now, okay, explain
did.
the electricity. Explain the electricity in the shoe.
It's a feeling unlike any other. There is a reason that if we bring a recruit to one of our night games or the Michigan game, there's a reason our recruiting is the way that it is.
Well, speaking of Michigan, so your boy Jim Harbaugh. I don't know if this is a rivalry
That dude
because
sucks.
since he's gone, I like Jim, but since he's gone to Michigan, since he arrived on campus in 2015, he hasn't beat you guys.
He's a
There's
fraud.
There's been a couple games where he should have. That's not the case here. He was saying that he's okay playing in front of no fans, which is super interesting because Michigan is another stadium I would say is in maybe the top 5 of on-campus facilities. They're nicknamed the Big House. They have, 108,000, almost 110 with standing
Something
room.
like that.
How would he say that he's okay with that?
Because his teams are fraudulent. He can't keep his fans involved in the game anyway in meaningful situations. It's better to have no fans than just silent fans.
I think it would be better for college football if Michigan could actually rival Ohio State.
Yeah,
Ohio State, I'll give it to you. They have completely kicked the shit out of them. I mean, there is no – every time – I watch it every week. I mean, as a fan, do you feel the intensity of a rivalry, or is this as if you guys are playing like Western Carolina?
It's big brother,
one of
little
those
brother
smaller-
at this point, dude. It's just like you know that your little brother can compete for like 5 minutes, but eventually you just wear him down and it's over. So ESPN had an article that I thought was interesting, and it ranked like the top 8 best NFL off seasons. We talked about this. Who do you think has had the best NFL off season? We'll make this quick.
Roger Goodell with the draft? No. I mean, that was big. I'm going to go with the Colts. I really am confident in them just because, and this is not because I'm a huge Phillip Rivers guy. That offensive line is the best in the NFL. I mean, they're all under 26, 27 years old. They have probably the best interior lineman in Quentin Nelson. And if you look at Rivers, he's a statue quarterback that needs protection. They got it now. They addressed the wide receiver position. They got Michael Pittman Jr. They got T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y.'s a dog.
Yeah, they're going to have Marlon Mack. And they traded for DeForest Buckner. They brought in Xavier Rhodes. I'm going to go with the Colts. Rivers is on a 1-year deal. I could see maybe an extension after this year, and he gets the team back up with Frank Reich.
No surprise, but I'm going Homer take here. Dude, but like every news outlet is putting us 1 or 2. I just honestly think for the first time in my fanhood that we made signings that worked. I'm going with the Browns.
Yeah.
Austin Hooper's huge. Conklin was huge.
That's my favorite one.
Conklin,
Jack Conklin, right? Came over from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Addressing the line is huge.
It was huge. Huge. Like, we now have one of the better offensive lines in the league on paper.
Mm.
And it's a zone scheme, so it's a relatively easy scheme to block in. I don't know. I'm excited. I think
Over under on OBJ antics if there is a season 5.5. I might take the over. I
love the over here, but I also love his antics. So I hope the over hits.
You think his antics are good for the team?
I don't think his antics matter to the team. I just think the media blows him up so much. Dude, he's never had a teammate come out and be like, oh, this guy sucks in the locker room. This guy can't do this. This guy can't do that. No, he's just a fun dude, and the media wants to, like, dog on him for a couple mistakes he's made. He's young. Like, we've all been there. Who cares?
Good old OBJ. I don't think he's going to get fired. Did someone get fired, though?
Ooh. So, update on our Domino's boy. He got fired. The Domino's driver got fired.
Thanks for the tip. Sad douchebag. Yeah, you, bro.
What? It's for her, dude. Order it.
I don't make money if I don't get tips.
So
there's no surprise there.
There's learning lessons all through this story. Kids, tip your waiters, tip your servers, tip your delivery drivers. Servers, bartenders, if you don't get tipped, don't tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, you, bro.
What?
You get fired that way, so.
Fuck off, douchebag. Yeah, whatever you said.
I don't know, man. Life lessons all through the Domino's story.
As for this Thursday, it was good. Wrapping up. We will see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.